Yeah, so yesterday I forgot to. I thought today was the contest, so yesterday's contest we missed. So we'll be giving it virtually now. So let's start the contest. As an individual, yeah, okay, start. I have just woken up, so pardon my hairs and everything. So let's start. You'll be wondering what is this. This is CPOS. This is built by a very cool person. It's a terminal interface. This all you can see all this problems, contests and all. It is a CP helper. Like you have CACS inbuilt in this, and also Codeforces. This is very cool. You can check it out. Okay. And yeah, that's the VS Code extension for this. Okay, there's 3 minutes. Okay, for 3 minutes I'll just discuss what I'll be doing in this contest. So yeah, so in this contest, first that I am competent. Okay, I am competent to solve at least 2 questions in, let's say, 1.5 hours. Okay, so I have to have the confidence that I will be able to solve this A and B, and for that I'll just stay calm and find all about the problem I can. I can take many cases. I'll find many cases and just what all I can prove as a fact. All that I'm going to state. And after stating that, I think I can come up with a solution. The second part is that even if I come up with the solution, the implementation part, I'm struggling in the implementation part, right? Because I just use loops and hash map, let's say. Hash map or linked list. I don't yet know how to use the linked list, but at least I know some workaround around the hash maps. So implementation part will be difficult, but I think I'll get it. Okay, so I'll use hash maps. And the other thing was, what was the other thing? Yeah, in last contest I wasn't able to solve any question, any. Okay, not even A, not even B. And what I'll do is I'll read the 4 questions. Okay, even if I won't be able to solve all 4, I won't even come close, but still I will read all 4 and try to come up with the logics at least. Okay, because at least some facts about the problems, that if this was the case, then this will be the outcome, or likewise. Okay, so for all A, B, C, D question, I'll try to find the logic. And yeah, let's go. Should we put some background music on? I'll get a copyright, but I don't think it matters, right? Copyright, I don't care. Yeah, sure, we'll put on some music. Just a second. How much time is left? Let me open this. Yeah, there's a minute left. Just a minute, I'll get the speaker. Oh, my chats. I don't want to leak my chats. Oh no, it's always coming. Just a second, I'll change the workspace and connect. Oh no, it's always okay, let it be. I think it has connected to my phone and played from there. Which should we start with?
हम वीडियो बना लेंगे
the panchayat shot. Just a minute, guys. We'll start with, we need NCS songs, right? Or else it will be copyright. Okay, we'll do the NCS songs. I'll connect to the Wi-Fi. Where's, okay, 18 seconds left. Okay, read the yeah, okay, sure, let's start. Let's begin. We define a Euclid algorithm sequence of length k of 2 positive integers. Why is the song not working? Okay, let it be. We define a Euclid algorithm sequence of length k for two positive integers x and x greater than equal to 5. For the following sequence, the integers a1 to ak, where a1 is x and a2 is y. For any it's complex, just a bit. A Euclid algorithm sequence of length k will be greater than equal to 2. The length is k. Two positive integers in which x is the greater one as the following sequence of positive integers. So there will be a array of length k where the first element is greater than equal to the second element, and for any index from 1 to k minus 2, the length minus 2, the equality of is equal to ai mod ai plus 1. So ai plus 2 equals to ai plus 1 mod, what is it, ai mod ai plus 1. Okay, ai mod ai plus 1. This inequality holds for I is 1 to k minus 2. That is for every element just a second. For every element ai equals to ai minus 2 mod of ai minus 1, right? Is this correct? Yeah, it's correct. This holds. For example, x equals to 13, y equals to 8, and k is equal to 4. So the first element is 13, second element is 8, and there is another two elements, and it will be such that for each element it will be equal to two elements previous mod its element. So 13 mod 8, so 13 mod 8 is 5, then again 8 mod 5 is 3. Is this correct? 13 8 5 3 13 8 and 3 directly, 13 8 3. Is this correct? This will be 13 mod 8, which is 5, right? Yeah, this element will be 8 mod 5, it will be 3. Yeah, I'm correct. Yeah, it is 13 8 5 3. Okay, you are given in sequence B. You need to determine whether it is, I'll just reduce the volume. Okay, it should be background music. Okay, you are given a sequence. Why is it always okay? Sure. You are given a sequence B. You need to determine whether it is possible to permute its element so that it becomes a Euclid algorithm. So what that means is that each element is like this, right? A 2 mod, so it will always be in decreasing order, non-increasing. So either it will be equal, in which case will it be equal? Let's say I write a number 1 here and 7 here. So 7 mod 1 is 7, then again 1 mod 7 is 1. It repeats. Okay, just wait a minute, I need to read the question again. You are given in permutation B. You need to find if it is a Euclid algorithm. Euclid algorithm is such that the first and second element are whole and all others are according to the algorithm. That is the ai plus 2 equals to this. And if it is not possible, then print minus 1. And if it is possible, then print any of the x or y. So okay. Let's start. So we will be given an array. It will be of all elements p. We need to rearrange it in such a way that each element equals to ai plus 2 mod of ai minus 2 mod ai. So this mod this will be this. So it will be like b3 will be less than equal to b2, and after that b2 mod b3 equals to b4. So b2 mod b3, so b4 will be less than equal to b3. It no, just a minute. b3 is less than equal to b2 and b4 is less than equal to b3. Similarly, b5 is less than equal to b4. So it will be in, all the elements should be in. Is there a comparison? Yeah, b1 is less than equal, we were given that b1 is greater than equal to, so this is the sequence that elements are in decreasing order. We'll set the elements in decreasing order, that is, we'll sort it. So we'll directly sort it, and now we need to check. Okay, and if now directly we'll check, is it brute forceable? 10 to the power 900, yeah, it is brute forceable. So we'll check if each of them is valid, or else is this a, yeah, Euclid's algorithm. Okay, so 10 to the power 9, yeah, okay, int will work. I have not yet changed the template, so int t equals to c dot next. I have not taken the scanner. Okay, that, I think the logic is correct. Okay, int equals to sc. Otherwise, if there's any other fact that I need to know. Then we'll sort the array and we'll iterate through the array. 0 1 2, so position 2 till I is less than n I plus plus. If a of I equals to a of I minus 2 mod a of I minus 1. Is this correct? Yeah, this is correct. Continue or else break. If it is not equal to, then we'll break and print flag equals to false. We'll need to set a boolean flag equals to true, and if flag, then system.out.println the two elements, so a of 0 comma a of 1, not comma, we need to print a space in between, and the concatenation. Okay, else minus 1, right? Else minus 1. I think this should work. Let me run the test case. Why is this? Okay. Control save and run. Minus 1. in this it sorts. If flag, then put. Why isn't it working? If a at I is not equal to a of I minus 2 mod a of I minus 1 from I equals to 0, 1, 2, right? So I am correct. So these are the documentation I need. So B, okay, even this is 0, this is 1, this is dix 2. We'll sort this. It will be in increasing order. Oh, this was decreasing order. Okay. Yeah, right, decreasing. Sorts it in increasing order. So we need to reverse that. So it's from a of n till it is greater than 1, that is till 2. We'll reverse it. And if a of I, it has sorted in decreasing order. So if a of, just a second, I'm confusing it, but I'm sure it doesn't. So a of 1 to a of n, it should be increasing order in this way. So a of I minus 2 mod on so this should be this element is this element mod this element. So a of I minus 2 equals to a of I mod a of I plus. So from n minus 2, okay, so this was index n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3. From index n minus 3 we'll check if a of I equals to a of I plus 2. Am I right? Yeah, a of I plus 2 mod a of I plus 1. Okay, so from index n minus 3 we'll check if this is not equals to plus here, in this case plus 2 plus 1. Control save, run, and we need to print the last two elements in this case. So it will be n minus 2 and n minus 1. So this should buck. Okay, 1 1 2 1 2. Okay, it works. Just again, n minus 1 and n minus 2. So which case doesn't work? That all are same. 1 mod 1 is 0. Yeah. In this, okay. For the length, okay. If the length is too short, I'm fucking it up. Why am I complicating? I should just sort it in a different way, right? But this should work. Just a minute. This will be the size. So this is the sorted array in increasing order. We need it in decreasing order, and we need to check in decreasing order except the first two elements, all these elements. And for all these elements it should be that each index I should be equal to, it is decreasing here, right? It should be this element mod this element. So a of I equals to a of I plus 2 mod a of I plus 1 till 0, not till 2. Till 0. Is it a minus 3? except the first two, right? 0 n minus n, yeah. Okay, I think now this should be correct. Yeah. I need to make it public. Public. How much time has passed? When did I start, guys? Okay, let it be 140. Yeah, sure. Let's go to the next problem. You are given an positive integer. A pair of non-negative integers is called beautiful if the following considered whole. The sum is equal to n, a is a palindrome, and b number is divisible by 12. So a plus b equals to n, we will be given n. N is given. A, b is a multiple of 12. And what is a? A is a palindrome. For each case, u integer n for inward. If such a and b exists, then we'll print it on a separate line. Just a thing. If such a b exists, outward separate by a space, otherwise print -1. Okay, so we'll be given n and a and b are such that. So it will be a, which is a palindrome, which will be like x y y x, let's say, plus 12 times of something equals to n. We need to find if it is possible. So the first case is it is a multiple of 12, right? In this we need to fix one thing and we'll iterate over, we'll see its chances of the other number. Is there any fact about a palindrome that we can use here? It's a palindrome, right? Let's say 10101, or in this case I'll use a simple 2332 plus 12 times of 1 equals to. There are a lot of what are the constraints? The number can be from 1 to 10 to the power 18. Yeah, so it is some multiple of 12. Number is divisible by 12. Okay, so just as inverse the calculator. Okay, so this will be greater than or equal to 1. That means we can subtract 12 from here. So the number will be a palindrome plus, let's say we subtract n minus 12. So this b number was divisible by 12. So now this number is either a palindrome. Okay, we just need to remove the multiples of 12 and check if it's palindrome. Yeah. So I'll write a function about palindrome. Which with the Windows 3, and so the question, right? Okay, this question. So we need to create a function palindrome. Public static will return a boolean. Is palindrome, and will int a number. 10 to the power 18 is long or double long. Let's say long n. Long num. Okay. Then what we'll do, while we'll duplicate it. Okay, long, let's say j equals to num, and while j is while j is greater than 0, the first number and the last digit. Int first equals to 0 and last equals to 0. So while it is 0, first number equals to, the first number will be how did we check the palindrome? We can build an array of that size. Okay, should we? 10 to the power 18. It's a very huge number. I think it will be able to handle it. Let's see. So we'll construct an integer of length. We'll accept it as a number and we'll pass it as a string. Can we pass a number as a string? Let me check it. Just a minute. Let's say we take a number and we print int n equals to 12, let's say, and we do string s equals to n. Yeah, that's an error. So what can we do? Parse int, right? We can parse it. Is it this? What's the parsing? Let's say string, we can directly convert, right? String s equals to string of n. Method string. What was the syntax? Let me look it up. Class Java. I'll just read the documentation. Okay, it's not cheating. Where's the official? Java force conversion to string. Convert a Java string, not a W string, just a string. This song is irritating, man. It's getting stuck up. Value to string. Okay, it was value to string, or we can do this concatenation. Okay, this works. So let me print system.out print n, no s. Does this work? Yes. Okay, it works. So we need to stop this. And which was a problem? All these tabs are open. Just a second. Let me close all these. I was looking at the B question, right? Yeah, A was done. Just a second, it was 8 done. Have I gotten an accepted there? Yeah, accepted. Okay, nice one. So I can cancel this, and the B1 I'll be starting, right? Okay, where's the CPOS? Palindrome 2234B. Okay, this was it. So I've created a function is boolean, and I'll pass it as a string. Yeah, I'll pass it as a string. And let 10 to the power, so long len equals to s dot length, and as it is a object we'll use this, so we'll iterate. This is num dot len, so we'll iterate int I equals to 0 till I is less than n by 2. Should we check the n by 2 with elements of, let's say 4 elements are there, so 0 to 3 we need 0 and 1, so n by 2 is 4 by 2, 2 less than, okay, only less than, till I plus plus len if s dot caret I is equals to s dot caret it is num. I'll just change this is very long. s at caret I is equal to s at caret n minus I minus 1. Continue, else break, right? If it is not this, then return false. Caret n is len. Why is this not working? Okay. 10 to the power 18 is a very huge number. Oh, 18 places it is, okay, 18 digits, so we need to check all 18 digits, and 18 digits means this can be int. Yeah, okay, and else return true. Okay, this works. So we'll take an input and we'll check if the multiples are okay. It was easy, man. I could have solved 3 questions. Why didn't I attempt? At least I would have crossed the 800. I'm stuck at 800 now. I have gotten consecutive minuses in the rating. So I'll take the scanner. Int equals to c on next, and I'll fix the errors later, man. Just I'll write the code. So while t tends to 0, I'll input the numbers. Int n equals to c dot next int while n is positive, if it is true, let's say it was a string, right? So string s equals to n plus s. So if s dot is palindrome is equal to true, it's a function where we pass of s, then it's correct. Okay, if we find any of them a palindrome, then flag equals to true and break. We'll introduce a boolean flag equals to false, and if false if flag, then what we need to print? We need to print those numbers. Okay, this is cool. If it is true, we need to return those numbers. Let's say it was jth number, right? Jth. So we'll introduce int, let's say multiples. Int multiples equals to 0. Multiple equals to 0, and we'll check the number, and then we'll do plus plus m. That means we are removing a multiple, and we'll subtract it. So n minus, we can't change the original number, we need to create a different one. Int n1 equal, it is not optimized at all. I don't care about optimization now. N1 minus equals to, will n1, and this will be n. We'll check through the duplicate, and if n minus equals to n1, will subtract it by 12, 12, 12, and once we find it true, we'll break it. Okay, and if flag is true, just a second, if flag is true, then we'll print the true numbers, the system.out.println, the two numbers, which will be, what will a be? A be the palindrome, which is the number minus the multiple, and this will be the multiple. What is the multiple? The multiple is 12 times of m directly. And this will be n minus 12 times of m. M, cannot find the symbol m. How can you? It's in while loop. Okay, so this should work. Else return -1, right? Else system.out.println -1. We'll save this and we'll run it. System.n, this error not found. Scanner. Okay, there's some problem in this 11. I can't take it in int, I need it as long, and this will be long, then this will also be number of, what is m? M is the which multiple, right? So it should also be long, and this will also be long. Control S. I should think this should work. Is this okay? It's taking a lot of time, right? TLE, yes, of course I'll get a TLE. On each separate line, am I printing it? 0 and 12 is a valid. So 12 should be correct, right? Okay, 0 and 12 works. it is a TLE, but okay, yeah, TLE. So what is wrong? The how can we optimize this? It will not be each multiple of 12, right? It will be some. So let's say the first palindrome number is 11. After 11, which is the palindrome number? It is 22. There's a difference of 11. Then again after 22, 33. That is distance of 11, 11, 11, 11. So we'll check. Okay. Why there is the 12 not working? 1 is the palindrome itself. Yeah, it is a palindrome. Okay, I'll change the palindrome itself. Okay, I was trying if flag is equal to if flag and len is equal to 1. Boolean f equals to false. Yeah, the 12 works. There's a return statement. I fucked it up. Or it is or. It was working right just a second ago. Okay, I fucked it. Just a minute, let me see. Okay. When I'm reducing it, I'm increasing the multiple. So this multiple times 12 will be the B. Am I correct? Yeah, because it worked in this case. Just a second, I'm printing the palindrome first, if there is a palindrome, and else I'm printing the multiple of 12. Should I optimize it first, because this is not a optimized code. We'll be getting TLE. So back to Excalibur, where is the third workspace? Windows and so what we were doing is we're checking if this is a multiple of 12, so we'll subtract any multiples of 12 here and check if it is palindrome. This is what we were doing, but it is getting TLE because 10 to the power 18, it's a long number. So let's say we need this, right? So 11 to 22 to 99, the gap is of 11 of each palindrome. After that 99, there comes 101. After 101, the next palindrome is 202. Gap is of 101. First is 1, then all this. 111 is also there. Pardon me, 111. Okay, so the gap is of 10 elements. There is no such pattern, I think, in palindromes. We'll subtract 12, 10 to the power 18, and we are subtracting it 12 times, so it will nearly be equal to 10 to the power 17, and at least there should be 1.5 seconds. 1.5 seconds, it is optimized. How can I optimize this? A number is a palindrome and its other thing is divisible. Should we then use the alternative? We'll check the palindromes, and then if it is divisible by 12. We were doing is we were iterating through multiples of 12 and then checking palindrome. Now we should use palindromes and then check for multiple of 12. Should we do this? But it will be very difficult. There is no pattern for palindrome. Okay, I'm not getting another optimized solution. I'll check the third question. Cool. Okay, till now how many people have solved it? Okay, 8 freaking thousand. God damn, everyone's gotten smart. This is the easy version. The difference between is that the constraints on n in this case are smaller. There are n communicating vessels of infinite height arranged in a circle. The base area of each vessel is 1 centimeter square, and between ith vessel and the I mod n, ith 1 and I mod plus 1. So let's say it was 5. Mod n plus 1. Okay, what does that mean? Is it in a circle? Yeah. So in a circle it means there is a connection of negligible volume at height h1. Infinite height arranged in a circle. The base area of each vessel is 1 centimeter square. Between the ith vessel and the I mod n. I mod n will be repeating after n. Okay. Connection of negligible volume at height h1. For each vessel, find the maximum total volume of water that can be placed in this vessel under the condition that the ith vessel remains empty. Formula given an array height 1 and a second non-integer w is called before the following work. For every 1 to n, if maximum of Okay, I'm not in the right state. I'm still stuck on that problem. Let me see. There is a number n which is made up of a and b. B is a multiple of 12. 12 times of either 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, like that. Then there's a. A is a palindrome. So palindrome function is correct. But why I am getting TLE? Because the number is of 10 to the power 18. That means 18 places, and if I divide it by 12, that is nearly equal to 10. Then there are 10 to the power 17 operations, but I have only 1.5 seconds, which is nearly equal to 8 for 12 operations. So how can I do this? How can I do this? It's easier for the numbers. The palindromes are clubbed away at the starting, and at the end there are spaced at a different. These chances are that this is palindrome. So we'll start from here. So there's 12 times a long number, okay, and we'll. So let's say this was our number divide by 12. From this we'll start. Okay, let's see. Can't I switch fast enough? Okay, so I'll check the palindrome. N1 divide by 12. No, okay. So M will be N divide by 12, and from that we'll check mod M. This was if it is a palindrome or a number is directly divisible by 12. If it directly is divisible by 12, we'll set a counter J as well. Let's see. Is it getting difficult? No. The multiple is M now, not 12 times of M. And we'll subtract N, and we'll pass N1, which is S string S. Okay, string S I have not. String S equals to N1 plus, okay, and we'll subtracting it by M, and we'll increasing this. Okay, now let's see. 1091. Okay, everything's changed a lot. So M will be the number divided by 12 number. In this case M is 0. We'll convert that number into the string. We'll check if it is a multiple of 12. If it is a multiple of 12, then directly this. Okay, true. And if it is not a multiple of 12, then we'll check if it is a palindrome, and we'll increase the counter this is not a counter, so we need to m equals to m minus 12. Just a minute. M is directly that number, so we need to subtract it. So the next n1 will be we need to sub n minus 0 time n1 equals to the original number minus m. Right. LOL. What the fuck am I doing wrong? Okay, I have completely lost the sense. I will be getting a number n. Then what I'll be doing, I'll be checking the n by 12. It will be, let's say, some j. Okay, now I'll iterate such that there will be a number a and there will be a number b. The b will be, in this case, we'll start from j times of control set. B will be 12 times of j, then j minus 1, then j minus 2, and a will be the number minus this b. Okay, so I'll set let's say this was m. Okay, math.max of this comma n by 12. Then the number b will be times 12, and this times 12. This will be n minus m times of 12, and we'll subtract it. So we'll check it and then we'll reduce it. Are we checking while n minus 12 times of n is positive? M is decreasing, my man. While 12 times of m is positive, that means while m is positive. Okay, the speaker just turned off. While m is positive, we'll do this. Are we checking the palindrome for n minus 12 times of m? We'll be checking palindrome from L minus 12 times of m. Let's say this number was, this is the number. Okay, let it be whatever it is. Then we'll check if this is a palindrome or this itself is a multiple of 12. If it is, then we'll true, and then we'll reduce m, and then we'll n will be n1 will be Is this correct? This ain't correct as well. We need to check it first and then we need to reduce this. I'm making it so much complex than it is. Should I start from scratch? Should I scratch? Or wait, how much time is left? It was of 2 hours, right? Close to 1 hour. So I should be able to solve one of it. I need to solve this. 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 In this case, I have solved this. I need to solve the B. A palindrome, and this is a multiple of 12. A multiple of 12. So there a divisibility test. For 12 it should be a multiple of 6 and 2. 6, 3, 2, 2, 12, 24, 48. Is there any divisibility test? I've forgotten it. Okay, let it be. Okay, think. Using the text case, okay. We'll trying different approaches, okay. We'll do the test case. It is 10 to the power 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 to the power 9. 10 to the power 9. That means 1 and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this number is made up of this number is made up of 8899, 899, 88998, 88998, 9, 245, 8988. Is this correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 9. It is 9. 8, 8, 9, 9, 8, 9, 9, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And it is 1, 0. And when we subtract it, it will be 0, 10, 9. 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. And this will be 10. What will this be? Two. Yeah, that's right. This number is a multiple of 12. This number is a palindrome. And once we divide this by 12, I'm not getting it. Is it brute force? I'm virtually participating, so I won't be able to see the tags. Think, Bharat, think. You are given an integer, non-negative integer such that so 0 is included. A palindrome and a multiple of 12. What all observations I did? Okay, so observations I did was, let's say this is 1 and this is 10 to the power 8. Then there are equal number of multiples of 12. Okay, multiples of 12, they are at equal intervals. Let's say like this, I am representing it like this. But the palindromes, according to me, are closer here, and then they are at a far distance here, because let's say it was 9999. This is a palindrome, like last palindrome will be 999999 and 999. Let's say it was 10 to the power 9. Okay, so this is the palindrome. The palindrome before this, just before this, what will it be? As this number is 9, this number is 9. So if we reduce this, we need to go as down as this number can go. So it will be 8 9 9 9 9 9 9 8. Okay, so this, and it is a lot of distance, right? There's, okay, so this is a lot of distance. So what can we do? Is there any way that we can relate that? Then can we relate n to its a and b? That if n is like this, then a and b will most likely be this and this. Is there a way? A plus b, right? So there's can be of any combination. Yeah, there are a lot of numbers here. There are less numbers here. So the pairs, number of pairs here are more than these are here. And what we need to do is, for each number there is a specific number correlating to this, right? And it is also evenly spaced. But to be but they cannot be palindrome because these are the palindromes. What I'm saying is from in this, let's say these are evenly spaced numbers, that is multiples of 12. Then this will be b, right? So according to a, then a will be according to this. This will be corresponding a, which will also be evenly spaced. Okay, this relates to that, this relates to that, this relates to that. But a palindrome, actual a will be, actual palindromes are spaced close here, and it goes farther here. Okay, this is compact, this is the actual a, and we need to make this equal. So we don't need to check all these other cases. Is there any pattern in this? Can you see any pattern? There is no pattern. What's the name of the question? Palindrome 12 and 2 terms. Number n is a multiple of 12 plus a number. Palindrome, this is number B, this is number A. For each n is fixed, right? N is fixed, and if we iterate through the multiples of n, we'll get A. We are iterating through a lot of multiples of n. Can we iterate through the palindromes? If we are iterating through the palindrome, that will be one more, because we'll be checking each number, right? We'll be checking each number. If it is a palindrome, then we'll subtract it from number and we will check the remaining number if it is divisible by 12. That will do. What can we do? What can we do? What can we do? We need to iterate through the palindromes of the number of 12. I don't think there's a pattern for palindromes, so we need to iterate through multiples of m. And multiples of m I can't think of anything. What's this question? There are air communicating vessels of infinite height arranged in a circle. The base area of each is 1 centimeter square. And between ith vessel and I mod n. I mod n will be I because I is 1 to n, right? I plus 1th vessel. Okay, the next vessel basically. There is a negligible connection at height hi. Hi is the height within I and I plus 1 for each vessel. The maximum total volume in water is under these. Find the maximum total volume of water that can be placed in these vessels under the condition that the ith vessel remains empty. Okay. So these are the vessels. These are the vessels. And for I, there is an hi which is the connection at this. So it will be like, let's say this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is at h1, this will be at h2, h3, h4, h5 and h6. Okay, this is the connection. So total volume we need the maximum volume of water under the condition that the lth vessel remains empty. So this vessel should remain empty. So how can it be that it should be height should be less than, it is h5 and h1, right? Math. Hey, this is very easy. That math of, okay, I can solve this. Why didn't I solve this? And times, okay, got it. So let's say the question was 1 to 1 4 2 3 5, 1 to 1 4 2 3 5, 1 to 1 4 2 3 5. Okay, these are the heights, 1 to 1 4 2 3 5. So how many are there? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. One, two, 1 4 2 3 5. So for this we need an height of in the first test case to give us 7. No. Okay, that's directly, we keep for each array, for each index there are two numbers, right, connected to it. So it, for each two numbers we'll do the mat.min. For this it will be one ideal condition. So okay, got it. We need to build an array. C question. Okay, I can solve C. Scan C equals to new scan system.in. While t tends to 0 and 10 equals to C next int where and let's say height, right? Int height equals to new int of size n, and we'll build a minimum array. New int of size n. Okay, done. Then we'll input for int I equals to 0 till I is given ni plus plus. A of I equals to a of h of y. Okay, we'll accept the heights, and then again for int I equals 0 till I is. So previous and next, right? So let's say it will be from a of 1 till a of n minus 1. It will be minimum of I equals to math dot minimum of h of I minus 1 comma h of I plus 1 and m of 0 equals to math dot minimum of m of h of 1 comma h of n minus 1 and m of n equals to math dot minimum of h of n minus 2 comma this will be the mem, and for this m we need a prefix array. So we need another array. A sum array. Sum of all the elements. Will I get a TLE? Yes, I will get a TLE, but it will be of course C, right? S of I S of I minus 1 plus M of I S of 0 equals to M of 0, and we'll start from 1 till n. Prefix array, and then for high state. Why is this always coming, man? Okay. System.out.print m of S of I minus M of I plus space, and then system.out.println. This should work. T tends to 0. Need to save it. 23 array index out of bound, n minus 1. What went wrong? Number of h, m and n. Height, we have taken input from 0 to n minus 1. Then from 1 to n minus n 2, it will be h minus 1 till a plus 1. Right? Yep. So 0 and m of n minus 1. And then prefix array, sum array will be sum of all the elements. sum of all the rest elements. We'll directly do the sum here, right? Sum. We'll introduce a sum, and sum equals to 0. It is the same in each case, so sum plus equals to m of I, and then sum plus equals to m of 0 and m of n minus 1. Okay, and we don't need this is equal to sum minus m of I. Yeah, this should work. System.out.println the total sum minus the height of this piece. Why ain't this working? It's giving a very different answer. System.out.println. Yeah, why is it not switching the line? Because it's not going outside. While t tends to 0, n equals to sc dot next in. For int I equals to 0 till in h of I, we take sc dot next in. I plus plus I plus plus. This is out. This is h of 0. Sum equals to sum plus m of I. Okay. Logic is incorrect. Where's my pen? This is a connection. For this to be empty, let's say this is empty 2, so this can be filled up to 2. This is 4, so this can be filled up to 4. It will be, all of them will be same level. We just need this one empty. So for this to be empty, this should be less than equal to 2, and in this connection this should be less than equal to 4. So 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. There won't be any odd number. first, second, third. One, two, one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth. What is the fifth answer? The fifth is 1, 2, 3, 4, 21. I'll just take this. 5, 3, 1, 5, 2. This is simple question. Why am I getting stuck? 5, 3, 1, 5, 5, 3, 1, 5, 2. So 5, 3, 1, 2, right? 5, 3, 1, 5, 2. So what is this? For this to empty and all of them to have water, all of these should have same water. So it will be 4 times of H. No, because it is 5, 8, 17. How the fuck is it? No, not 17. 17, yes, 70. How the fuck is it 17? 1, 2, 3, 4. To keep vessel 1 empty, vessel 1 will be empty, and this vessel has 2 mm. 3 mm. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. For this to be empty, there's a connection at 1 and there's a connection at height 4. So this is at 1, right? So there will be 0 here, 0, 1. No, there's need not be same. There's 2 here, there's 3 here. Okay. The height should be same, which is okay. Cool question. Okay, very cool question. So 6, 6, 7, 9. So in this case 1, 2, 3. So it is for the first bucket. I'm not drawing it correctly. Okay, let me draw correctly. So bucket 1. This is bucket 1, bucket 2, bucket 3, bucket 4, and the water levels are also 1, 2, 3, 4. So for case 1, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 0. The 2 can be, water should not overflow this, so it will be 1. this will be maximum it has to without overflowing. Maximum it can be without going anywhere, so it will be 2. And there can be a case where bucket is joined and there's maximum water up to this. There are odd answers, right? 3 times 3 is 3 3 is 9. There's 17. There are prime answers, so there's no multiplication. There's individual calculation. Okay, individually you have to calculate. Okay, let's see. The answer is, I'll go in the wrong sense. Okay, 6 6 7 9, right? So the answer is 6 6 7 9. Zero one two three 1023 2203. Two, yeah, like in this case 2 2. This is 2 2. Why can't all be 3? Like 3 3 3. Yeah, in this case it is like that. It is 3 3 3, right? Yeah. So in that third case, okay, there should not be from 2 or 3. So this will be 2. This should be 2, and for this to be 2, this can also be 2, and the fourth one very cool question, right? I'm not getting a clarity of thought. Okay, question is simple. I'm not getting a simple answer, elegant answer. How much time is left? 40 minutes. Okay, I think I'll solve this. I should be able to solve this. I am competent. Be confident. Okay. So what is happening is, there should not be water coming to 2. There is all stability, right? Everything is stable. Water should not come through this. कसं झालंय? अभ्यास. Second. Sorry guys. Okay, so there should not be water coming through here. There should not be water coming through here. So this can be, this should be less than this. This should be less than 3. Less than 3. This should be less than 2. let's say there was another connection here. Okay, just break it off. Okay, break it. There's another connection here. Three and 4, right? Two seconds. It is calculative. Simple, man. I should be able to solve this. Okay. And in this step, 4 and 1, right? There's number 3, there's number 2, there's number 1, and there's number 4. Should be and the connection is of 1. So it from these two numbers the answer comes to. This is the water level. This is the height. This is the water level. This is the height. So from these two numbers it should be there, and from these two numbers the water level should be less than equal to 3, the height is 4, so it can be 4. So water level less than equal to water level less than equal. So using this it will be 2. There are variations in this, okay? Okay, this case is done. Let's check out if it was empty in 2, right? So 2 should be empty. 2 should be empty, so water in this level should be less than equal to 1, and it should be less than equal to 2. Zero, 1, 2, 3 again. The answer of water level let's take the fourth case. Okay, fourth case is all cool. In this, the fourth case should be 0. It should be less than equal to 3. This should be less than equal to 4. So this will be 4. it spins around, man, and there's a direct connection. All the connections in between are less than the height. So minimum height is 3 and all the heights are, so they all are unconnected, so everything will be 3. Let's say it was a break and here height was 4. Let's say if height was 5, right? Then it breaks this area and this is connected. These two buckets are connected, should be less than equal to 3, this should be less than equal to 4. So this will be 3 and this will be 4, right? What I'm saying is if this was 5, this constraint is that it should be less than equal to 3, right? Water level in this, and here it should be less than equal to 4, but there's a in between there's a height level that is greater than the max of these two values. Is the max or minimum? Okay, it should be less than equal to minimum. If we connect it, it should be less than minimum. So breaks, there is a break here, that in this and in this, so it will be 3 0 4 4 4 4 breaks. And if we say why am I not able to solve this? Simple questions these are. Okay, should I jump back to 2 or 3? How much time is left? I'll give 15 minutes more, right? Just a second. Where's the question? This is, I'll tap. Okay, so there's still 30 minutes, 15 minutes. I'll divide it equally, right? So first 15 minutes for the question C. So question C says that what are the cases? This is a general bucket. A bucket, there's an input, there's an output. Input, there's two, the valve 1 and valve 2. 1 and 2. There are 3 cases. Water level is below this, water level is in between this, and water level is above this. So what and if it is in between, water level is in between this, water level is above the maximum, and water level is even below the minimum. What comments can we make? The final height level in H of I. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's a 8. We'll go 9, 10, 11, 12. We start from number I equals to 6. We'll go from I to 2I, right? Or 2I, or what we can say. I plus 8, so 14 mod 8 is 2. It is 1 2 3 4 5 till this. Yes, from I till less than 2 times of I. No, I plus 8, less than I plus 8. From a number, okay, from I till I plus 8, less than I plus 8. So 1 2 5. We don't need this. Mod 8. For each index we'll go for j equals to I plus 1 till j is less than I plus 8. I plus j equals to I plus 1 till I plus 8, and we'll do j plus till j is less than I plus 8, and we'll do k equals to j mod 8. So for each index will be, for each this dabba will iterate through all the dabbas. When we are iterating through all the dabbas, rest of the dabbas, what do we need to do? There is a valve here. Okay, this is a constraint valve. There should be no water coming through this. There is a bucket here, and a valve can be either above this or below this. So if it is below this, and this is the constraint valve, water can come up to here. If it is still here, this is constraint valve, right? So water will fill up to here, then this becomes a constraint valve. Water comes up to the here, level constraint. This is constraint valve. Water should or should not come from here. That's the question. In everywhere, yeah, what I mean here is, here it is less than 3 and less than 4, and in every connection where it is less than equal to 3, if there is a connection where it is greater, I think there can only be one, right? Let's say this was one and another. There was a 5, right? Let's say a 5th. This is 7. This is 2. Okay. This is the 5th bucket. Whose water level here it is 7, and here it is 2. 7 and 2. So what is the constraint here? It is 4 and 7 should be less than equal to 4. Okay, then this should be less than or equal to 4. And there's a why can't I think properly? How much time is left? 22 minutes. I have some time. Once I will get C1, please. How can we do this? There's a lot of cases, that's what I'm struggling with, that there can be union, that all of these water levels should be are same, and there are then individual ones. The individual ones have limit less than the higher and lower, and the connected ones have all of among them the second highest, right? The second highest among them, all of these relations. And in this individual is tested. How can we solve this? God damn. It's so difficult. I'm not getting the intuition. Should I switch to problem 2? What do you think, guys? Okay, we'll switch. Of course, the C1 will be difficult, right? It has 2 parts. C1 will be difficult. I'll switch. I don't fucking care. I'll switch. This was the question. So, we need to solve this. How can we solve this? What we need to do is optimize, because the problem is that we are checking a lot of cases. We are checking all the multiples of 12. We don't need to do that. Right? We should not do that. Instead, palindromes and multiples of 12. Is there a connection in between? I can't think of any optimized way. I was passing the test case. My solution is just not optimized. Okay. Excalibur. We need to optimize it. Optimize, I mean, we need to check for lesser cases, right? Is that the problem? Let me think. Is that the only problem? Of course, because in worst case scenario, I'm checking all the multiples of 12 and it is greater than the time limit. I am getting TLE right. I think it's raining outside. Very cool. There's think what I think. There's a number made up of A, which is a palindrome, and B, which is a multiple of 12. Right? So there is at least 112 present in this. There's a palindrome. Is there a relation between A and B? That's what I need to find. Else oh my god, it's going to rain heavily. All the winds are enraged. Contest. Let me read the problem again. Am I missing something? The question says that there are two positive numbers. Okay. could be this or could be that. Just a minute, I need to solve this. Okay, palindrome. Let's say 101 was a palindrome, right? Subtract 11 from it, what it's come? 1, 10, 90. Is 90 divisible by 12? 60 and no, 90 is not divisible by 12. Let's say 22. So again 11, so it will be 80, 79, 79. No. Okay, I got something. As a plus b equals to n, and if b is a multiple of 12 and a is not, then a mod 12 will be equal to n mod 12, right? Cool. This is something, right? I should be able to add this, but I'm checking everything, right? Is palindrome. Should I not check this? So that's something. What can we do with this? Can we directly induce a condition? Where was our question? So this, right? First of all, I am getting a TLE. That means this solution is wrong. So n mod 12. Let's say there's a remainder integer, and remainder equals to n mod 12. So will it be that everything will be? No, it's not. Okay, n mod 12. Lossy conversion. Okay man, you can be long. Remainder is n mod 12. Then what we'll do, we'll iterate. Let's say int m equals to 1. In this case n equals to 0, while the copy n1 long n1 equals to n. We make a copy and we'll do the conversion, and while we get a true or n1 is positive, a is n1, okay, not n1, while n1 minus 12 times of n is positive. Is positive. So string s is equal to 12 times of m. In this case it will be a, right? String array will pass the a. If a is equal to if this will, the checking case will be if a mod 12 equals to n mod 12, and this is n minus 12 times of m equals to the number mod 12. Then we'll check if it is palindrome. So we'll check if it is a palindrome. If it is a palindrome or it is a multiple of 12, then flag equals to true, and we'll increase m plus m, and we'll bus. That's done. If flag is true, then print that number, else print -1. Yeah, I think this is correct. I will be getting a TLE. No. Yes, TLE and wrong answer. What can we do? Okay guys, I think I should give up because I am fucking dumb. Nope. I can't think of any logic. Just a second. Where's the escalator? Yeah. So, where's my stylus? If this isn't, then the number should also have the same remainder. This is a multiple of 12 and this is not. So remainder will be this. And what can we say? Remain when all the numbers till 9 are palindrome, then 11 is a palindrome, 22 is a palindrome. After that 23, 33 is a palindrome, 44 is a palindrome, likewise. Yeah, I'm correct, okay. तीनशे 10ला काय प्रॉब्लेम येतोय? Not return. पॅलेंड्रोमला जस्ट एक असलं तर ट्रू आहे. is a solution, I need to optimize it. Can I think of another method? No, I can't. Can I optimize this? Yes, I can. I need to optimize this. How could I optimize this? We'll go in this if and if this and n minus 12 times of m mod 12 is equal to the remainder. We'll go in this if then if green, we don't need this. Will only go inside if it has the same remainder. Okay, I'm an idiot. Which is the remainder will go inside. Is there any other constraint? Where's the question, man? Yeah, the round is over. Fuck it, man. Okay, let it go. Again, I have failed this contest. Out of 3, I was only able to solve 1. And I think I came not even close to the second solution. The third solution was out of my level. But I will level up, okay? In 15 days, I will solve 3 questions. Okay, thank you, guys. Love you, Shawnee.